this is just the start. Anytime you can continue the learning process and get to see the new technology, and definitely exciting. The technology that's gone into this car is just amazing.
There's a sensor that measures it at the steering to see what the steering wheel's doing, goes through an audio unit that goes back out to all the headlamps. I mean, it's pretty advanced stuff. We were looking at some systems that work with 12 different computers, all communicating with each other and working together for one common goal. They're actually starting to use fiber optic cable now instead of just your regular copper wire, and that actually just picks up light and stuff. So I mean, it's light's traveling from one end of the car to the other because it travels faster and cleaner communication.
You've got fiber optic on one end, you've got regular wiring, you've got cans, LANs.
I always thought I'd work on like a Honda or a Toyota or something like that, but I like to work on Hondas. They really are nice to work on. They're coming up with a better car every year.
I can't wait to see what it actually does once it's out on the road.
You as a future technician, what do you like about the vehicle?
The continuously variable valve timing was pretty cool on the exhaust cam. I like that. The rear wheel drive is of course nice.
I like the radio controls. Got a nice knob, and the center feels like your hand's right by the shifter, and then you just go right over to changing stereo, radio stations, all the functions. I think it's got navigation in it too, doesn't it?
I would tell them right away that it's iPod, Bluetooth, XM, navigation, some of the good features that it has.
Yeah, it seems more like a higher-end luxury car.
Very roomy.
Pretty nice engineering they got going on here.
The engine to me is pretty impressive. The 3.8 liter with about 300 horsepower. I mean, GM's 3800 is under 200, so I mean, it's built pretty well.
What's so great about this being rear-wheel drive?
It's more of a sport car application. It's simply better for driving.
This thing is pure excitement, and as a designer to work on this kind of car has been absolutely wonderful. This is like the dessert for designers. Two engine options, a 2.0 turbo 4-cylinder, which is going to produce about 212 horsepower with regular fuel, and a 3.8 liter V6 producing about 315-16 horsepower. So it's our first actual front engine rear drive sports car.
We definitely wanted to capture the heart of the driving enthusiast, someone who really cares about cars, who's really passionate about driving, who wants to basically go really fast and look good doing it. We were thinking of kind of a predatory animal, something very anatomical, very fluid, very muscular, and the styling speaks for itself. I mean, you're talking about serious performance here. We're not just talking about economy cars anymore.
4,300 acres, a little over 6 square miles. We actually have 11 courses here. We've got a high-speed road, an uphill road, a winding track, a straight stability, some, what we call special surfaces, one of their playgrounds.
It's really going to take off with the aftermarket. This is definitely going to be a car to contend with. I mean, there's a lot of tuning you can do here.
We have to keep in mind the manufacturability as well as the service side of things to make sure that the vehicle is robust enough, but when something does happen, it's easy to work on. Parts can be replaced easily. It shows the rest of the world that we can make rear-wheel drive vehicles. We can make a real sports car.
It's a safe place to do unsafe things. It's the best way to describe a VDA.
showing you the limit of the vehicle and then showing you what happens if we go a little bit beyond it.
I like to see anybody else do that. Woo-hoo!
It was great. It was fun. One of the best things I've been in.
There's no lag in it. The power's responsive. The braking's there. Steering it and handling it, very apparent on the car.
That's what I look at as a technician, is how fast and how easy I can repair the vehicle for the customer. It looks very easy to work on.
It's a very nice car. I worked for Toyota for 10 years, and the quality's right there.
A 6-speed Shiftronic transmission, which is nice.
There is no competition for this car, I don't think. It's going to be the leader.
Oh, hell yeah! It's a blast to drive. Anybody who gets in it will definitely have their mindset changed. And it's a very good direction to go into.